of grade 9, in which we have started with the equations in one variable. Last time we have seen the operation done on both side of equation. Both side of equation. In this, we have seen we can add same number on both sides. Add same number on both sides. Second, subtract same number on both sides. Multiply by same number on both sides. Same number on both sides. Whatever I am writing is very important, so that by using this operation, whatever we have done last time in last lecture, I'm just giving a quick review of that so that you can recall the property that apply today in today's lecture and easily understand and solve the problems that I'm going to use. To divide by same number on both sides. Same non-zero number. Why? Because we are dividing, that's why. We cannot divide any number by zero. So that's why we have to mention. To divide by same non-zero number on both sides. If we will divide by zero, then what will happen? Things will tend to infinity. And we know that infinity does not exist, because of which we don't divide by zero. So remember these properties. Today we are going to solve some bit tedious, whatever we have done yesterday. Bit different from that, but it will be useful. So first problem we take, it will be having numerator, denominator on both the side of equation. So how to deal with that type of a problem? Say example, we are having x minus 7 upon x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. Now we can see that we are having expression of the type in which we are having numerator and denominator on both sides, left hand side as well as right hand side of the equation. So what we can do, first we can take, we know that the number or the term which is present on left hand side and in the form of denominator, when we'll be taking this to right hand side, we'll take a form of multiplication. We have seen it yesterday. Or what else you can do? Multiplying by, as we can see that two numbers in denominator, that is x minus 1 and 3. Multiplying by 3 take multiplication of this both. Multiplying by 3 into x minus 1 on both sides, which you call it as cross multiplication. If you take cross multiplication also, you will be getting the same answer. As we are dealing with step-by-step understanding, so I'm explaining you each every stuff, what exactly is happening. Multiplying by 3 into x minus 1 on both sides, we get, what do we get? 3 into x minus 1 into x minus 7 upon x minus 1 is equal to 3 into x minus 1 into 2 divided by 3. Now, what is your observation? You can cancel the same terms present in numerator as well as in denominator. So you can strike it out. You can strike this x minus 1, x minus 1. You can strike this 3, 3. So what remains? 3 into x minus 7 is equal to 2 into x minus 1. Okay. So after this, what we need to do? We need to just open a bracket, and we are very much thorough with this. How to open a bracket in this case? After opening a bracket, 3 will get multiplied to x as well as to 7. So we can write this as 3 into x minus 3 into 7 is equal to 2 into x minus 2 into 1. So therefore, 3 into x is 3x. 3 into 7 is 21. 2 into x is 2x minus 2 into 1 is 2. Now we can take variable term together. Variable means having unknown factor with it. As we can see that x is unknown factor which is to be determined. So we are going to take x together and the constant term together. So we get, taking this 2x to left hand side, so it will take a form of subtraction. We have seen this yesterday. Or by subtracting minus 2x on both sides. Hope this step is clear. This is minus 2 and taking this 21 to right hand side. So this is of the form plus 21. If you have not understood this step, then what you can do, subtracting by minus or subtracting by 2x on both sides. First step. After that, one more step, adding 21 on both sides. Wait, I will write that step. How we got this step. As we are doing it for the first time, in this case, or today itself, we'll be writing each and every step that we are doing. Subtracting by 2x on both sides. We can write this as 3x minus 2x minus 21 is equal to 2x minus 2 minus 2x. You can see that terms with opposite sign gets cancelled on the same side. So 2x got cancelled. 3x minus 2x is x minus 21 is equal to minus 22. Now, which is the term that is creating a problem? We can see it's minus 21. So we can adding, I will write on the top as there is no space. adding 21 on both sides, we get x minus 21 plus 21 is equal to minus 2 plus 21. Now this 21 gets cancelled. Same number with opposite sign. So therefore, what remains? X is equal to 21 minus 2 is 19. So x equal to 19 is the answer. If you will substitute, you will get the same values. Now let's deal with another problem. The next example. So we are having 17p. Now this is a problem that I'm dealing with is of practice set. We will cover almost every problem so that you can understand the basics. And after that, after this part, we are going to deal with word problems. So once you are able to deal with this part, you can easily solve word problems. Once you can deal with or you find word problems easy, you can clear any of the competitive examination. And in today's scenario, clearing competitive exam is very, very essential in order to get at any higher post. So 17p minus 2 is equal to 49. What we can do, as we can see, minus 2 is a constant part, so we can take it to right hand side. So how we can take it to the right hand side? By adding 2 on both sides. On here we want to get the value of p. So we can get the value of p only if we take all the constant together and all the variable terms, the unknown terms together. As we can see that unknown term present is only one, that is 17p. So 17p minus 2 plus 2, 49 plus 2. What is our observation? 17p, this 2 and minus 2 gets cancelled. So what remains is you can write plus 0. 17 plus 0, 17p plus 0 is 17p again. So I'm writing only 17p. 49 plus 2 is 51. As we are good in tables, so we know that 17 threes are 51. So you can write this as p equal to, we can take the 17 in denominator. How you got? You got this by dividing by 17 on both sides. On left hand side, 17 gets cancelled, and I'm not writing that step we have done yesterday because as I know that you have practiced it well, and you can easily get this step. So after this, you can directly cancel, or you can write it in the form of a table. 17 threes are 51. Cancel 17. What remains is 3. So value of P is 3. Hope you have understood this. Not that difficult. can be easily understood once you are very much thorough with the operations that I've asked you to recall. Now we'll deal with next example. It is 3x plus 12 is equal to 2x minus 4. Just think on this a bit. What should be done? What should be our first step? I don't think so. That is too difficult. First step is that you need to take constant terms and variable terms together. Constant term on one side and variable terms on one side means you can take variable terms on left hand side and constant term on right hand side. I know that you can easily predict or conclude. So subtracting by 2x on both sides. This will bring variable term together. And after this, we can take subtracting by 2x and adding by 4 on or 12. We can take all both the operations together, but as we are not used to it, I'm not using it. Once we will be like used to this type of operation, then we can directly do that type of operation. Subtracting by 2x on both sides. We get 3x plus 12 minus 2x is equal to 2x minus 4 minus 2x. So you can see this 2x same term on same side with opposite sign. So they get cancelled out. What remains? 3x minus 2x is x plus 12 is equal to minus 4. Now you can see that. Now we have to take constant term together. So who is creating a problem plus 12. So subtracting by 12 on both sides we get x plus 12 minus 12 is equal to minus 4 minus 12. So terms with opposite sign on the same side get cancelled. So what remains? X is equal to minus 4 minus 12 is minus 16. So minus minus plus sign of the greatest number. 12 is the greatest one and its sign is minus. So I've written minus 16. Hope you have understood this. Copy it down. Just take a moment to think on this. What steps we have taken so that if it's repeated in the coming problem, so you can easily cope up with that type of a problem. Now we'll deal with the problem in which we are having one fraction and all other terms are without fraction in the natural form. Hope you have understood this. I'm Ravi. So next example, 9x by 8 plus 1 is equal to 10. So our observation is that we are having one fraction and all others are natural. What we can do, we can take all natural terms together first, as we can see that both are constant. So subtracting by what? 1 on both sides. We get 9x upon 8 plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 10 minus 1. Now, terms with opposite sign on the same side gets cancelled up. What remains? 9x upon 8, and its value is 0. So anything added to 0 is that same number, is equal to what we are having? We are having 10 minus 1, that is 9. Now, what is creating a problem? Multiplying by 8, we should write multiplying by 8, we get on both sides, we get 8 into 9x upon 8 is equal to 9 into 8. 8 gets cancelled up. What remains? 9x is equal to 9 into 8. Who else is creating a problem? We can see that 9 along with x is creating a problem. We can divide by 9 throughout. So dividing by 9 on both sides, we get 9 into 8 divided by 9. 9 gets cancelled up. What remains? This implies x is equal to 8 is the answer. Hope even this type of a problem you have understood now. So more 2 to 3 problems based on different types, and we will conclude this practice set. As we have done one fraction, now we'll deal with 2 fractions. Hope you have copied this. Okay. Now take an example in which we are having 2 fractions and both the denominators are different. Y by 7 plus y minus 4 divided by 3 is equal to 2. So now we are having 2 fractions on one side with positive sign in between and denominator different denominator. So what to do now? As you know how to get the LCM, or if you don't want to find the LCM, then I can see that LCM is 21. Multiplying by 21 throughout, or you can do cross multiplication. So as we have done that, we are multiplying with the same number. So LCM of 3, 7 is 21. So we'll be multiplying by 21 on both sides. throughout we get multiplying. Whenever you have number of this type that is a different denominator on the same side, you have to take the LCM. Just remember this. Or you can just do a cross multiplication. Even that will work. Multiplying by 21 on both sides, we get 21 into y by 7 plus y minus 4 divided by 3 is equal to 21 into 2. We will just open the bracket. After opening a bracket, 121 will get multiplied to first term present in the bracket as well as second term in the bracket. So 21 into y by 7 plus 21 into y minus 4 upon 3. 21 twos are, you should be good in your tables. 21 twos are 42. With our observation, 7 ones are 7, 3s are 3 ones are 3 sevens are. Even after cross multiplication, you are like about to get this terms. So this is just an extension actually. As we are dealing with basics, so I am doing each and every step. So when we will be solving a problem in grade 9, you won't be writing like this. We will directly be solving the problem. We will assume that you know the basics or you are good in your basics. So make sure that you practice it well. Therefore, 3 into y is 3y plus 7 multiplied to y. You can do this in bracket or you can just open a bracket. 7y minus 7 fours are 28 is equal to 42. So this step is very, very, very clear to you. Now, 3y plus 7y as they are of the same form, means having a same common variable y. So this is 10y minus 28. We can take this 28 to right hand side. How? Adding 28 on both sides. We get 10y minus 28 plus 28 is equal to 42 plus 28. Now terms on the same side with opposite sign gets cancelled up. To cancel this, what remains? 10y is equal to 42 plus 28 is 7070. Therefore, dividing by 10 on both sides, so we'll be getting 70 upon 10, 0, 0 cancel, 7 upon 1. So we got y as 7, or you can write 7 tens are, you can cancel 10 and you can get down to 7. So we have covered almost every type. One more type is remaining, in which we have done one fraction with one constant. Now we'll be taking one fraction and one variable part. After that, we will say yes, we have completed this practice set. You can practice it well. Y minus 4 y minus 4 divided by 3 plus 3y 3y is equal to 4. So in this case, we can see that on right hand side we are having constant, and in left hand side we are having both the terms in the form of variables. So just want to take rid of this 3. What we can do in this type of problem, we can multiply by the number which is present in denominator, multiplying by the number 3 on both sides. So multiplying by 3 on both sides. We get 3 into y minus 4 upon 3 plus 3y is equal to 3 into 4. Hope you have understood this step. Now just open the bracket. So 3 into y minus 4 in bracket divided by 3 plus 3 into 3y. 3 4s are 12. So our observation is that we can strike the same number which is present in numerator as well as in denominator. So what do we get? We get y minus 4 plus 3 3s are 9. Along with 9, we are having y is equal to 12. Just open the bracket. Y minus 4 plus 9y is equal to 12. Now we can see that we are having the same form which we have done earlier today, that is variable and constant. So we can take constant term together and variable. As variable is on the one side, we can add them first. So y plus 9y is, that is 1y plus 9y. How much? 10y. Okay, thank you. 10y. Now we are having minus 4 on this side and 12 on another side. What we can do? Adding 4 on both sides. Adding 4 on both sides. We get 10y minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12 plus 4. Now, since terms with opposite sign on the same side will get cancelled up, what remains is 0. I'll drop the top part. So we have 10y is equal to 12 plus 4 is 16. So therefore, taking this 10 to right hand side, it will take a form of division. So you can write this as 2 into 8. You can write this as 2 into 5. You can see that 2 is common multiple in both, so 2 gets cancelled up. What remains? 8 upon 5. So therefore, y is equal to 8 by 5 is the answer. Hope you have understood this. So we have covered almost every type of a problem, linear equation in one variables. So now using this understanding of how to solve linear equation in one variable, we'll start with the word problems. Now, what is this word problem? In this problem, we can see directly the variables and the constant present. Just we have to manipulate, take constant terms on one side and variable terms on another side, and just get the value. But here we need to frame the equation first in word problem. After framing, if you are good enough to frame the equation, then only you can get the correct answer. Or else you will definitely do mistake in finding the variable. So you should be very much careful. You should be good in English as well. So, and nothing will be clear in this case as suppose that your age is X years. I'm asking you to find your mother's age. If find mother's age. If condition is that mother age is 3 times your age. If mother's age is 3 times your age. We know that your age is what? X. So 3 times means we are multiplying 3 to your age. 3 times. Times means multiplication. Right. So this is called as framing of equation. So we can write mother's age is 3 into X. Say if X is, we have selected X as 14. So mother's age will be 3 into 14. That is 14 3 is a 42. This is a basic example to make you understand how word problems are going to be. Say, let me add some more complications to it. If say, I'm asking you to find your father's age now. Your age is fixed. I have fixed your age. Your age be X. I'm asking you to find your father's age if the condition is that your father's age is 32 years more than your age. If father's age is 32 more, 32 years, years more. Please concentrate on this. 32 years more. More means plus 32. Yeah. Whatever your age is, just add 32 to it, you will get the father's age. 32 years more than your age. So you can see that if we will, according to this condition, if we will add 32 to X, we will get father's age. So father's age is equal to 32 plus x. Say if your age is 14, then father's age will be, or x equal to 14. Just substitute the value of x instead of this x. 32 plus 14. What's the answer? It is 46. Okay. So we are going to deal with this type of problems. Let's take one more, in which we will be taking grandmother's age. One more example. So tomorrow we'll start solving problems based on this concept that is word problem. You should revise this so that you will be understanding it easily. Now let's grandmother's age be grandmother's age be 10 more than be 10. 10 more means plus 10. 10 more than 4 times your age. Hope you have got the point. You have to multiply 4 to your age plus 10. That is the age of your grandmothers. So in this way, you have to frame the equation. Means whatever the condition will be given in the form of a word, because of which it is called as word problem. So after framing, you get an equation and you solve to get the actual value of x which is required. So thank you everyone. We will stop here, and in next lecture we will complete with word problem. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank
sir.
you so much. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.